are going to make beef with broccoli. The ingredients are red pepper flakes, ginger that is sliced very thinly, garlic, onion, red bell pepper, scallions, flour, and right here is some olive oil we're going to use to saute the ingredients. And this tiny little, about a teaspoon mixture of ginger and garlic finely minced is something that we're going to add to marinate our beef. And we have the broccoli. We're going to use a little bit of rice vinegar to marinate the meat, the beef, and some of this oyster sauce to flavor the sauce or gravy. Okay, let me get started with the procedure. Okay, so to marinate our beef, this beef is a sirloin steak. I'm just putting a little bit of rice vinegar, not too much. This cut of beef here is sirloin, which I cut into strips, very thin strips. And now, as you can see, and now we're going to marinate it with finely minced garlic and ginger mixture. And we're going to put a little bit of, I know that you're supposed to use cornstarch most of the time for this type of stir frying, but I found that I ran out of cornstarch, so I'm using regular flour. Okay, now remember, you could use cornstarch, and I'm using regular flour here because I want to coat my beef before I fry it a little bit. The frying is so that I could seal the meat juices in and the flavor. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Just want to make sure we coat each and every pieces. Okay, so that's done. We're going to set this flour aside. We're actually gonna need some of that for gravy to thicken it. At the back burner right here, I have boiling water, which I'm going to use to blanch my broccoli. I like to blanch the vegetable in order to kind of speed up the process, and I also like the texture when I blanched it. You don't have to blanch your vegetable, and like broccoli, if you don't want to, but I really enjoy eating my vegetables once it's blanched for a very short time only, just so that I get that crispy yet tender texture. Okay, I believe it's hot already, so we're gonna put our beef in here. We are just going to brown this. Okay, let's get this out from this pot. Now that it's browned. Garlic. Ginger. Onion. Let's put our bell peppers. Okay, so my water is boiling. I'm going to put the broccoli in. Now let's go ahead and add the scallion. Oops. And this is probably about a pinch of, I don't know, it's not showing too well, red pepper flakes. Put that there for a little bit of spiciness to it. You don't want to do it too hot so that the children could enjoy this as well. And I know that my granddaughter will be wanting to share this. Okay. So just stir fry all of your ingredients. Now I'm going to add my broccoli. And I'm going to add some oyster sauce. This would be probably about 2 to 3 tablespoons. And put our meat back in. Yes, this is a recipe that don't really need that much fussing around. I like to just dump all of the ingredients and let them do their thing. And I promise you, the flavor would be excellent. And over here I have some flour to kind of thicken the gravy. All this is flour and water. Okay. let's go ahead and add our thickener. Let's start with that. I don't want to make too much gravy. I guess you could use a little more. Okay, that's done. And there's our beef with broccoli. It's done. And for the sake of the viewers, I like to taste it to just let you know how things turned out. Okay. Too hot. Wow. Wow. The steak is tender and the seasoning is just perfect. And as you can see, not much gravy. So good. Let's plate this.